This is Wall-E, a story of a robot trying to clean a garbage-filled Earth. In our world, oceans are becoming more and more like the world that Wall-E lives in.
So we decided to make a change.
Hi, I'm Fu Yufei, the CFO and COO of Xiaoli.
Hi, I'm Justin, and I'm the CTO and CMO of Saily.
Hi, I'm Lan Hai, and I was the CEO of Saily.
This is how garbage collecting boats are evolving.
The current model of garbage boat is diesel-powered and garbage collection is all manual.
The upgraded version uses machine power for garbage collection, but navigation is still very slow.
In recent years, there are innovative garbage collecting boats that are in good performances in regards to garbage collecting efficiency, but it's very expensive and all relies on gas engines for ocean navigation.
The future models will all be driverless, using AI to identify garbage. They are battery-powered and 100% green. We found that garbage collecting boats are the current solution, but they have several problems. The normal garbage collecting boat is very slow, navigating at 3 to 5 miles per hour, around walking speed. If ICE powered, the boat creates emission and is not sustainable. If solar powered, current technology does not allow long-distance navigation, which is essential for coastal plastic collection, as floating garbage is dispersed. Lastly, they have limited marketability, as they are not cost-effective and rely on government contracts. With my previous experience in competitive sailing, we wondered, sailboats are completely sustainable. What if sailboats could collect garbage?
That there are 30 million recreational boats in the world, built with fiberglass which last 50 years. However, the normal 10-year depreciation means that 10% of the 30 million or 3 million boats will turn into end-of-life boats each year. The disposal of ELB is expensive and disastrous for the environment.
This led us to the solution of Saily. Sailboats will be the 100% clean solution to two problems: the ocean plastic problem and the ELB disposal problem.
Meet our solution. Saily is a company that uses plastic end-of-life boats, ELB, to tackle the ocean plastic problem. The Saily kit is a kit with hardware and software that can be installed to modify an ELB sailboat into a remote-controlled garbage collector.
Essentially, to control a sailboat, we only need to control the rudder and the sail. And to collect garbage, we built a system involving motors, sensors, and dip nets. So the first part is the rudder. For the rudder, we built aluminum profiles to transfer mechanical energy directly to the rudder. For the sail, our 3D printed wheel will receive direct energy from the motor. And as it winds, the string contracts or loosens. The sail can then catch wind and propel the boat forward. To collect garbage, dip nets are included. Dip nets are designed to turn at a maximum of 120 degrees, so they are submerged at perfect water level. All of the DC motors on our boat are controlled by a remote controller that has a 500-meter range. We used Arduino Uno boards and LoRa wireless modules to enable wireless control. We also use OpenMVs and Cloud AI model arts to identify floating garbage and to trigger the dip nets. This is a working prototype of an ELB sailboat from our local sailing club, modified by our kit to become a garbage collecting boat.
At this point, we know you must be interested in why Saily is the best choice. As we said before, current solutions are slow, pollute the environment, and have lower cost efficiency. In contrast, we will tell you how Saily is able to tackle all of these problems.
Current garbage collecting boats are walking speed, navigating at 3 to 5 miles per hour, while Saily is biking speed, navigating at 10 to 15 miles per hour.
Pollution. Saily is not diesel ICE powered, nor is it solar powered. It navigates purely by wind power because it is a sailboat. The DC motors that control the sail, rudder, and nets are battery powered, but the electricity consumption is so small it is ignorable.
Current garbage collecting boats are not very cost efficient because firstly, the production cost is high since the boat itself is newly made. Secondly, driving a boat is very labor intensive. And thirdly, the fuel cost is also a financial burden.
Here you can see the most common garbage boats in China cost $10,000, while the Saily boat costs $2,000.
The typical garbage collecting boat requires 2 staff to operate, And since the average labor cost in Shanghai is $35 per day, and each of the staff members need liability insurances, the labor cost will be at $90 per day. However, Saley is remotely controlled and only requires one staff without liability insurances, so the labor cost will only be at $35 per day.
We interviewed a number of garbage boat makers, such as Gujiala Jichuan and Hangzhou, and found that the current solutions all need ICE engines to support ocean navigation. The minimum fuel cost per day is $32, assuming 10 kilometers per day. Xiaoyi can navigate even greater distances with no cost.
Although Saley has a capacity of 400 cubic feet, half of a typical garbage collecting boat, the 5 times faster speed, lower operation and bulk costs allows Saley to significantly outperform a typical garbage boat. We are going to use a sandwich marketing strategy.
For starters, government agencies and waste management companies are hard to approach, so Saley decides to enter the market through channels like NGOs and other influencers.
Boat makers can offer ELB programs to their clients. Environmental protection agencies also have a good amount of influence on city government, pushing them for a greener solution like Saley.
We have made a financial plan for 5+ years, as shown in this chart. Based on a current forecast of 11.5% growth a year for the total garbage boat market, we aim to achieve a 3% market share for the small ocean boat segment in 5 years.
We found the sales margin is over 50%. When it comes to funding, we hope to receive seed funding now for $80K US, and we will give 10% equity share. In 2 years, we hope to get A series funding for $200K US and give 6% equity share. So in 5 years, we will have totally 16% equity share owned by investor and reach valuation of $34 million. This means our investor funding of $200K has grown 20 times.
This is how we got our top line numbers. Currently, the market size for garbage collecting boats is $20 billion US in China. Narrowing down to small size garbage collecting boats, the market size will be at $400 million US.
According to an industry research company, leadingir.com, our market will grow on average 11.5% annually. This leads to our 5 years market size projection of $34 billion US. If Saley is able to secure 3% of the small boat segment, then our sales will be close to $20 million US.
Saley is the clean solution to cleaning the oceans.
And this is a decision you can make
To save our world.
Thank you.